Vengeance won't change the past. Mine or anyone else's. I have to become more. People need hope. To know someone's out there for them. The city's angry. Scarred. Like me. Our scars can destroy us. Even after the physical wounds have healed. But if we survive them, they can transform us. They can give us the power to endure and the strength to fight.
I'll talk about the world's finest. My opinion is we do not need another Batman. Some people think Robert Pattinson's Batman wouldn't make sense because he's so early, because they want a fantastical Batman. But when I hear this stuff, I'm almost like, it doesn't make sense to me. The reasons why people say it wouldn't make sense is because, oh, Superman's world is too crazy, too many crazy things happen, portals opening. But that's how it's supposed to be. Gotham is supposed to be this grounded place with street level villains and blah blah blah. And Metropolis is supposed to have multiverses splitting, black holes splitting open the whole of Metropolis. That happens. That's a daily occurrence in Metropolis. Metropolis is like the Invincible universe. Why we get a Clayface movie before we have a Batman? Don't question James Gunn. Don't question brilliance. Don't question excellence, because that's what it is. This is the only time I've ever questioned him. This is the only thing I'm questioning him on, is the Batman situation. My question is, why not?
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
They're perfect contrasts of each other. They both stand on their beliefs. They're both maybe a bit naive with their beliefs. We saw that with Superman in the Superman movie, and we saw that with Batman in the Batman movie. The way Catwoman was going back and forth with Batman, right? Telling him, oh, you must be a rich guy. It's very easy for you to say that they shouldn't be stealing, they shouldn't be doing all of these illegal things. And then she's like, oh, you must have grown up rich.
How could they do that to her? That piece of shit cop, Kenzie. Her body was in his car. I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna make him pay. You gonna help me?
Help you?
Yeah. I thought you were vengeance.
Your friend got involved with the wrong people. She didn't know any better. Maybe you should have explained it to her.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means your choices have consequences.
Jesus Christ. Choices? You know, whoever the hell you are, you obviously grew up rich.
See, the way Catwoman was questioning Batman, questioning his morals in that film, the same way Lois was questioning Superman in the interview they had at the start of the movie.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some
it's
might...
a lot of fire.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country. You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
I wasn't representing anybody except for me.
Around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
It just works. It's a seamless thing that can just go like this and get together. It's easy. It's simple. It makes sense. Just do it, guys. Please, just do it. Have hope. Have hope. That's Superman's mantra. Hope. I hope this can happen. I hope this can be real. I want it to be real. I really do. If it's not real, I'll put my hands up. I'm going to support the new actor for Batman. This isn't going to be a Snyder cult situation. I'm not going to be like the people who are like, David Cornswett Superman, like, I don't want to watch this because it's not Henry Cavill. Absolutely not. I'm still going to watch it, bro. I'm still going to support him.
Please! Please! No!
It's not at all like Snyder. Because Snyder failed, Pat did not fail. No, what I'm saying is the Henry Cavill Superman fans. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Bryce. The Henry Cavill Superman fans took this shit way too far. They said they were doing protests on the premiere day. They were doing all sorts of stupid, jobless, bullshit behavior. I don't want this to turn into that. That's what I mean. I want people who want Robert Pattinson to be Batman to be civil. Yeah. To have a little bit of class. Yeah. Leave all that Snyder hate, all that Snyder toxicity. Leave that shit in the past. We're not looking back anymore. We're looking up. We're not looking back. We're looking up. doesn't want to fall into the reason the DCU EU has failed. Big reason it failed is because they had a Batman and Superman fight. But we don't want them to fight. We want them to fight together.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
The best way for you to say what happened before is to do the complete opposite of what happened before.
You talking?
Instead of them fighting each other, they need to be... You get me? If they want to make a world finest, they need a Batman movie. They already have one! They already have one, Triangle!
Please, Pete, I need this! My mom is kind of homeless.
They already have one. They already have one. They need to just make them work together in the movie. Just make them work together. I don't want Batman versus Superman, obviously. We all know how that went.
Save Martha! Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name.
We don't want that. We want Batman and Superman. They need to smash, maybe. What? Hey, yo! Maybe. Maybe. Do what they did with Peacemaker. Exactly. No one gives a shit that Peacemaker is being included. The whole reason why Superman and Lois was cancelled was because they didn't want 2 live-action Supermen, right?
Are you sure?
They did not want there to be 2 live-action Supermen, so Superman and Lois got cancelled.
Are you sure?
My question is, why is there going to be 2 live-action Batmen if there couldn't be 2 live-action Supermen?
Let him cook!
That's question number 1. Why did you cancel Superman and Lois, but now you're gonna make another Batman that is gonna be simultaneously releasing with Robert Pattinson's Batman? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Because then why did you cancel Superman and Lois? So you intentionally want to put 2 Batmen on the big screen at the same time? That's even more confusing.
You talking?
That's more confusing for the people that don't know. Superman and Lois is good. My little brother really likes it. Like, it's meant to be really, really, really good. Like, it's meant to be the best interpretation of Superman until this movie that just came out. That's number 1. Number 2, I think the reason why it took so long to get the script, this is a shot in the dark. But I think the reason why the script took so long was because James wanted a little bit of an integration. James, listen, hear me out. They were trying to find a way to include Robert Pattinson's Batman in the DCU.
Just put the fights in the bag, bro. Just put the fights in the bag, bro. Oh my god, just shut up.
Maybe that's what happened.
That is not correct.
And number 3 is the biggest reason why I think Robert Pattinson should stay. We know now, after seeing Superman, that this Superman is 3 years into being Superman. Yeah. We know that in the movie The Batman has been Batman for 1 year. In my head, we have an early Batman already. We have an early Superman already. Why are we casting a whole new Batman, an older Batman, when we already have a Batman and Superman that are already at a similar stage in their careers, respectively? I'm watching the video back, yeah? This is editing MAB. Bro, who do I actually think I am? Like, why am I using the term we as if I'm the fella that's freaking, like, directing this movie? Like, what was I talking about here, bro? Like, bro, you are not part of the team, bro. Like, bro, you are not a part of the team. I don't know what I'm talking about. We already have a young Batman. We already have a young Superman. Why are we doing this? Why? Why not? Why not just make those 2 Batman and Superman? Like, it makes sense. And if you think about the people saying that it wouldn't make sense because Batman isn't developed enough, but like, that's what the first movie was supposed to be. The first movie was him realizing that he needs to be.
I have to become more. People need hope.
Both are canonically 30. This is what I'm saying. Why not? My question to James Gunn. This isn't me. Again, the one thing I don't want is this to turn into a Snyder cult thing where everyone is like, bring back Pattinson, the way that they were like, bring back Cavill, and we hate Cavill. I'm never gonna be like that towards the new Batman if Batman gets recast. I'm not that guy. I don't want this to turn into that sort of thing. All I'm saying is, you already have a gold mine. Everyone, like, I mean, I don't want to say everyone knows the Batman. I'm sure there are people that don't. The vast majority of people really like Robert Pattinson's Batman. Yeah. The vast majority of people really like a David Cornswett Superman already.
That's not ridiculous.
I don't
That's
think
not
there's
ridiculous
any
to say
use.
that.
This isn't me disrespecting James Gunn's vision. This isn't any of that sort of shit. I'm not saying what he thinks is shit. I'm not saying it was a bad idea. But I think sometimes when an opportunity lands on your lap like this, you just take it and run. Just take it and run. Batman is too serious for these universes, but Batman is meant to be too serious. That's the whole point. The whole point is the fact that he's meant to be serious. I think Marvel has made people forget the way that these guys are actually meant to be different. Batman's mentality is so different to Superman's. It's not like Marvel movies where they're all like kind of different shades of the same character. They all have different shades of the same humor. It's not like that. It shouldn't be like that. Batman should feel serious always because he's Batman. You get me? Like, that's why we had Jim Gordon for humor, or Penguin for humor in the Batman, right? All the funny moments had Jim Gordon or Penguin in them. They're the humor. Batman don't need to be funny. Batman don't need to be the funny guy.
Holy God, what are you showing me? Open your eyes!
I just think that they could easily... They could do this transition easily. That's the way I feel. Triangle was asking me how I felt. That's how I feel. I feel like Robert should stay. I feel like we don't need a recast. I feel like they absolutely can integrate him. People say he's too grounded. I think he's just about grounded enough to be Batman. Batman's supposed to be grounded, and he's a very early Batman. Exactly. People forget Punisher is in the same universe as Groot. This is what I'm talking about. They can exist while not simultaneously being like the same humor. Like, you understand? Like Punisher exists, and so does Groot in the Marvel universe, and they could canonically meet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's be real. It can work. It could work, and it should work. And it would be so funny to see this Superman interact with this Batman. The way Batman would just... Because the way that they interact usually is like Superman would be saying shit, and Batman would just be looking at him. Like he just wouldn't say anything. Like, that's just so Batman. You know what I mean? I think Robert's perfect. He is the Batman. There's a reason why his movie's called The Batman. Because he's the Batman, you get me? He's the Batman. Like, their contracts by...
It was
Triangle!
perfect. Everything, down to the last minute detail.
You're in my head. You're in my head, bro. Triangle. The humor will fit so well because they're so different.
You talking?
Because this spectrum is here. Batman is here and Superman's here. That's why it's so good. That's why their interactions are so good, and that's why it doesn't make sense to me how people say it wouldn't make sense. It absolutely makes sense. It's right. These two together, it's right. I'm not disrespecting James Gunn's vision. I'm not saying that he's wrong to want what he wants. But James, you have an opportunity on your lap here. You're trying to complicate things that don't need to be complicated. You already got Batman. Yeah. He said it in an interview or something, Batman is his biggest struggle. Make it easy for yourself. The in-between movie, maybe, can be the world's finest. With Batman and Superman. After the Batman 2, maybe they're trying to find a way to give us a little teaser in the Batman 2 towards Metropolis, towards Superman, towards the Justice Gang. Maybe that's why the script took so long. I don't want there to be another Batman. We already got one. James Gunn said his dream director is Matt Reeves. Oh my God, Triangle, you're talking to me. You're talking too nice to me, Triangle, bro. You're talking too nice to me, bro. Hey, yo. Clayface has Matt Reeves involved. Guys, why not? My question to James Gunn and to everyone that thinks that it wouldn't happen, that it shouldn't happen, is why not? Why not? Like, actually, why not? By the Batman 2, I assume Robert Pattinson's Batman would have developed a lot. I think... Remember, the Batman came out in 2022. The Batman 2 is going to come out in 2027, which is 5 years. I don't know how much time is going to pass between movies, but stop hating on my movies. The Batman, I love you, bro. What are you talking about?